Have you ever seen someone do this while using notes during a speech? And today I'm going to talk to you about, what about this? So, as you can see, sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. Or this? The last point I want to make is, what does that say? It's so small. So if this is you, don't worry, you're not alone. In fact, I see this all the time. You see, there's nothing wrong with using notes during a speech, unless you're in a situation where you're specifically told you're not supposed to. For example, like a competition. You see, what's really important is how you use your notes during speeches and presentations. Because most people, truthfully, don't care about the fact that you're using notes. The problem is most people that use notes do this in a nervous or awkward way, which distracts people and wastes time. With that said, let's talk about the do's and don'ts of using your notes during a speech. First, do not hold a phone in your hand during your speech. Phones are getting bigger and bigger, so we can all see this big distracting thing in your hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so thrilled to be with you today. So on top of that, you might get a notification. And then what's going to happen? Your phone's going to light up, and it might potentially make a loud, embarrassing sound. Today, I want to talk to you about sorry about that. Finally, even if you have your notification noises turned off, if it's set on vibrate mode, you're going to feel your phone vibrating in your hand, which is going to distract you from your speech. So what do we need to do? Get rid of the phone, use good old-fashioned paper instead. Next, do not use a big piece of paper for your notes. Remember, the bigger the item in your hand, the more people are going to be distracted, especially if it's a shiny piece of white paper. And I can bet your eyes are probably following it right now. Now, aside from distractions, if you're nervous, you're probably gonna be shaking. So, as you can see, sorry, I'm a bit nervous. And if you're shaking, this flimsy piece of paper is going to shake with you. So what do? In order to avoid distraction, we want to use a smaller piece of paper. If you have a note card, great. If not, simply fold it in the palm of your hand. This way, even if you do shake, the paper is a lot thicker and stronger now. So even as I shake now, it's not as obvious. Second, as I said before, no distractions. Now it's in the palm of our hand and you cannot see such a big, large, empty white space. Do not write your entire script on this little piece of paper. You give yourself a lot of stress and pressure when you're trying to memorize an entire script. And now, ladies and gentlemen, that leads me to my next point. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, where's the 300th word in the 4th paragraph? Oh, why did I write this so small? I can't read anything. Oh, I'm messing up right now. 1 second, please. Yeah, let's try to avoid that. What you want to do is use bullet points instead. Bullet points are going to allow you to be more natural and express more emotion and use some of your creativity. Now, my final do not is looking like you're reading your notes during your speech. Please avoid doing this. There are many things we have to do to get this done. So if I was speaking to you today and looking at my notes the entire time, you probably wouldn't be very interested or paying attention to what I have to say. However, if I'm engaging you, speaking to you, using energy, taking a quick look, and continuing again, you're gonna feel a lot more interested and a lot more energetic. Because I'm giving you the same energy as well, and not just reading this the whole time. You see, your goal is still to perform like you usually would without notes. However, when you need that little bit of help, you take a quick look and you keep going. You want to be seamless. You don't want to be a robot sitting on the stage just reading like this the entire time. So those are my tips on how to use your notes during a speech or presentation. Now before I go, I want to ask you 2 questions. First of all, what are your thoughts on using notes during a speech? And second, what do you think about my tips? Do you have a better one? Let me know in the comments below.